What up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the Brandon News Show, video podcast edition. Uh, as you know, this video and all my videos are on YouTube. My YouTube channel is the same as my podcast, and everything I say, man, Brandon Janeau Show. Janeau Show. You might not know my last name, so I know it's kind of hard. So there it is, Brandon Janeau Show. Go and watch, comment, subscribe if you like it, man. Yeah, man. And I will comment back. Don't ever think I don't comment back. I comment back. Um, I want to have conversations with people out here that is watching and, get, like I always say, man, get a couple of suggestions on how you think, if I do question of the week, I want to know what your mindset is with the question I ask, or maybe if I do a from me to you, or point of view or random shit, you actually be like, yo, this makes sense. Or, yo, what the fuck you talking about? This is stupid. I take it. I don't care, man. It's a comment and it's something that I would love. Thank you. It's been a pretty good week, so man, let's end it right. Let's end it officially right, man. Thank you to anybody that is subscribed or anybody that is listening. Also, Brandon Janeau Show is on podcast platforms. Like I say, you go to any podcast platform, they should have a follow this podcast, something on there. It's like a plus sign. Hit the plus sign. Now you're following my podcast, and every time an episode would drop, it will immediately hit your phone and say this episode is now available to listen to. Go listen to it. Go hit the notification buttons. Hit it all. Follow the podcast on podcast platforms. Yeah, man. So like I said, let's end this week off right. So, pretty good week. So much more to come next week. It's probably gonna be crazy. So be very, 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 very ready for what's coming soon. I'm doing a podcast live, I think, this Sunday with my guy, Raider Loco 91. That will be coming this weekend, man. Sunday, 4th of July. If you're after your barbecue or whatever you're doing, your crawfish, bro, whatever you're doing, go to Instagram Live, follow him, or you can follow me. Same thing. Brandon Janeau Show is my Instagram page. Follow us, man. We got some news coming soon. Sunday, major announcement. Like I said yesterday, we're doing a sports podcast. You get the name of the podcast. You could get how you could get to it, what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, what's the format, everything. So it's gonna be so much fun. Like I said, man, thank you again to my guy. Raider Loco 91 is his page. Juan, appreciate you, man, for this, man. I really, really do, man. Appreciate you, man. So let's get into it. The reason why I started off that because started doing a podcast because of sports and also music. I love music, man, and I've been doing a series called music that's pretty much impacted my life. It could be a song, it could be an artist, it could be an album. Depends on just what it is. It's impacted my life and taught me lessons, So, last week I did it on Lil Wayne, The Carter 2, which is crazy because now The Carter 3, I think, has 1 billion streams on Spotify. He's, one of my favorite artists of all time. One of the greatest ever do. He's in my top 5 rappers of all time. He's my favorite artist of all time. But today I'm going to talk about just a plain old artist that has impacted my life. And I couldn't choose a song because all of his songs have impacted my life. I couldn't choose a song. I couldn't even choose an album. That's how crazy that is. I couldn't even choose an album. It's like all these albums played a part in my life. I've heard songs off this album, or I really just enjoyed the project. So today's artist that I'm going to talk about and his music that has impacted my life and taught me lessons is the one and only Nasir Jones. You don't know who that is, which is crazy. He's been doing this shit since I've been alive. Nas, the legend, the icon, the great Nas, man. Esco, Nasty Nas, whatever you want to call him. The great Nas. Nas has impacted my life so much, man. It's crazy because now that I'm getting older, I go back to when I was young. It's everything I do has an impact from where I was, like my youth, and what I'm realizing as an adult going forward. Nas has been in my life since I was a kid. Like he literally dropped Illmatic, his first album, um, April 1994. I think it was April 10th, if I'm not mistaken. It had to be like maybe it had to be on my sister's birthday or maybe April 10th. I think April. I know it was in April. I know it was April. I can't remember when, but I know it was April 9th. It was April 1994. But I was 3 months. I was gonna be 3 months when I was gonna be 3 months, and I was born in January 1994. So Nas has impacted my life. Let's just put it like that. Um, and that album is so iconic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe when I was a kid, couldn't understand it, but Nas, like I said, has been in my life since I've been, alive. You know what I'm saying? I remember when him and Jay-Z had their epic, battle, back in the day. I remember me and my brother remember this. You probably will remember this, but I remember my brother and my sister's best friend at the time, man. And they used to always argue over who's the best, Jay-Z or Nas. And my brother loved Jay-Z. My sister's best friend was always a Nas fan. And they used to battle, man. It's just like, they used to battle so much. And I was a huge, I was a Jay-Z fan, man, but I couldn't deny Nas was one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man is iconic. So when that battle took place, man, and like Ether came out, if you remember, y'all know Ether. Come on now, don't start that. Y'all know Ether. When Ether came out, it was like, oh shit, this is like shit. Okay, this is different. And he just set the stage, and of course, Stillmatic later on, the album, so many great songs off there. I gotta check it again, but I think One Mic is on their project. I know Godson has Made You Look. But he had so many hits before that battle, man. Cause like I said, Illmatic, The World Is Yours. It's still iconic, man. It's a great song. I Can, when he took like the Beethoven beat, the Beethoven sample. He just took it and like just taking that and then killing it. It's like, oh shit. I Can was such a great song. Man, Hate Me Now. By the way, that has got to be, to me as a kid, like still top 5 music video of all time. Like that shit was so epic, man. Hype Williams is one of the greatest goddamn directors of all time. Let's just put that out there, man. Hate Me Now was such a great fucking video, man. It's still top 5, like I said. I was from the South. I'm from the South. So, of course, seeing that type of video, that shit got me like, damn, nigga, I'm going to New York. I'm going to do all that shit. it's like, I'm doing all that shit. And it was so cool, man. Even recent, music. Him now running his first Grammy after 27 years after he dropped his first album. Y'all now give this man a Grammy. It's like, either you motherfuckers don't know music at the Grammys, or you motherfuckers are just that stupid that you don't give that man his proper due. That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous that man has not gotten his proper due. But it is what it is. Yeah, man. But his recent album is pretty good, man. His recent album was really, really dope. I liked it a lot. Even his project when he was like fully produced by Kanye, like that shit was dope. I like the song Not For The Radio with him and Diddy. It kind of brings me back to like my childhood with Hate Me Now. It kind of brought me back to like childhood Hate Me Now vibes. Like, you know, it was like, damn, like when he was like just going off, he was just like, Fox News was started by a black dude. Also true. Like, you know, it's so much shit on that project. Even the ending of the album when him and The Dream, you know, they're going in. So, you know, all of Nas's projects have had a very important place in my life. That's why he's an artist that has impacted my life. Songs like Uchiwala, y'all know that beat. If y'all had a beat, y'all wouldn't know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, go listen to J. Cole's album of the year. It's literally him taking the Uchiwali beat and rapping over it. Or his collaborations in the past, you know, him jumping on, you know, Rich Boy, Ghetto Rich remix with Wayne and John Legend. That's like still one of my favorite songs. I wish they would put that song on streaming services. I really, really do. It's such a dope song, man. I posted a couple songs today. When he did hip hop with Scarface, I said it's one of the most, you know, underrated hip hop songs ever because it really doesn't get its proper context. Like two of the greatest to ever do it, Scarface and Nas, you know, pretty much still schooling these young motherfuckers. Like he's like Nas literally says in the beginning of that verse, he's literally talking about all of the rappers he grew up listening to, and he's like, now, you know, it's Drake, Wayne, 2 Chainz. Like that's who y'all listening to. That's who y'all fucking with now. I hear y'all. I hear what y'all saying. So it's an acknowledgement. It's like, damn, that's real. That's respect. That verse on hip hop is such a dope. When Scarface killed that shit too. Even that song that they got on Scarface Project, Do What I Gotta Do, Do What I Do, with Ross and Zero. Nas ripped that shit. Like I said recently, Sorry Not Sorry, with him and Jay-Z. Like I said, man, when I was a kid, seeing Jay-Z and Nas do a song together, like I said, like seeing them go from 2001 to 2021 is like 20 years later, they doing a song, and that shit is massive. Like, it's a good fucking song. It's a really, really good song. And, you know, Nas also has created so much music, man. And one of my favorite songs of all time actually comes from Nas, you know. If I Ruled the World, with him and Lauryn Hill. It is so fucking iconic. And that's another song, Video. The visual of that video still plays in my mind. I don't even know if they still got the tour buses in New York. Like, that's how crazy that shit is. Like, I don't even know if they still got the tour buses in New York. But bruh, seeing them on the tour bus going through Times Square with Coca-Cola in the back going crazy, like, it was like, oh shit. And like, that video just encapsulated like my childhood. Just seeing them two doing that, man, taking a Curtis Blow beat. It was so crazy, man. So Nas is still a person that's still out here ripping, killing shit, doing shit. Like I said, maybe because I'm getting older, I really still do understand now what Nas really meant to me as a kid. You know, it takes that. It takes now going back and listening to songs and being like, ah, shit, I remember when this first came out. Ah, shit, I remember this. And it's like that now, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Nas is still out here doing this shit. Like I said, man, I got a dope project. His last album, he just dropped the Sorry Not Sorry verse. It's dope. Like he's killing shit still. Like, you know, he killed the last DJ Khaled album, not the one he's out now, with him and CeeLo Green. You know, Won't Take My Soul. Even his song with his song or the not the project with not the Father of a Side. I don't think that the Grateful Project. He got like I think 2 songs on there. I think if I'm not mistaken. But I know he got one with Travis Scott. It's Secured. Fucking beat was like crazy new school, but Nas just fit the pocket. He fit the fucking pocket. Like, it was like, oh shit, like this dude is still one of the best of the game at this shit, man. And 27 years later, he's still killing shit. He's still ripping shit. He's still doing this shit, man. So yes, Nas is still you know, his songs, his music, everything he's done has impacted my life, man. Like I said, also Black Republicans with him and Jay-Z is still like top of the line. Like that was like I think the first time the two collab after everything. And just doing that, their song on Jay-Z's American Gangster, Successful. Jay got him on that. Jay got him on that. Jay got him on the successful one. Because Jay had two verses. Nas only had like one. But even a Black Republican, like, it's a tie. It was like a toss-up. It's like, the Sorry Not Sorry verse, like, I love Jay-Z's verse, but Nas's verse is more impactful to me, though. I love Jay-Z's verse. Jay-Z's verse is fucking ridiculous. But Nas' verse still has that, I'm going to teach you while I also tell you what I'm doing. He's like, I'm gonna teach you some shit, but I'm also like flex a little bit on your ass, and it's respect. It's like, okay, that's Nas. I get that now. And you can hear it in even the new artists that you hear nowadays. Like I love like Cordae. I love J. Cole. Like when J. Cole put Let Nas Down, people was like, why you put Let Nas Down on this project? That made no sense. But it's like Nas impacted one of my favorite artists. And that also put me in the perspective of like, damn, Nas really was that nigga, man. Like, Nas really was that guy, man. When he was like, Pac was Jesus and Nas wrote the Bible. Like, that meant a lot. Like, and that was real. Like, it really put shit into perspective. Even when Nas jumped on that song and told him, you don't let me down, bro. You make me proud. Like, you keep doing your shit. Like, keep killing shit. Like, I might have been off for that moment, but I was, I fuck with you still. Like, I love you. Like, respect. So to hear Nas even come back and on that song particularly and do a remix to it and be like, yo, Cole, I got you. Like, you killed this shit. That meant a lot because it's like, wow, somebody that he truly does respect, have the utmost love for, came back and showed him like, yo, I fuck with you. Like I got you. Like, you killing shit. Keep killing it. That's respect because a lot of OGs don't do that shit. They like, man, I'm good. I'm 20-some years in the game. I'm good. But for him to still acknowledge that man and show him love and tell him like, nah, nigga, you making me proud. Keep going. Like, that's a lot. So, yeah, man, Nas is one of those artists that you cannot forget in hip hop. Like, it's just you cannot forget. Like, Nas is in, top fives, top tens. But when the list is 100% set in stone, Nas is on the list. Like, it don't matter if he's in your top 5, top 10, top 15, top 20. Like, Nas is on the list. Like, you're not gonna forget Nas. That man is one of the greatest to ever do it. Like I said, he's been around in my entire life, so I've had the honor and the privilege of listening to every Nas record. And now with these streaming services, sometimes they piss me off, but sometimes I need them, man. So I can go back to being a child and go back to what made me feel like home a little bit. Made me feel like when I was just a kid, no worries, no trials, no tribulations. People would pay bills for me. Didn't have to worry about shit as an adult. And his music shaped me, man, as much as everybody's music. You know what I'm saying? So, Nas, thank you. And I'll tell you guys next week, man. Peace.